Hey guys, welcome back. Let's do a grammar test together to see how well you know the difference between there and it, how to use them correctly when speaking in English. In this video lesson, we'll go through 10 questions. We'll go through some multiple choice answers to choose from. I'll go through the answers to help you better understand the difference when to use there or it. Now, if this is the first time you're here on my YouTube channel, welcome. My name's Adriana from EnglishTeacherAdriana.com. I help English learners improve their English, boost their confidence to finally speak English confidently. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so that you get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Guys, to participate effectively in this quiz, I suggest that you go and find yourself a quiet corner, get yourself a pen and paper, and write down your answers there. Now, throughout this video, I'll be showing you sentences here on the screen, and I'll be sharing with you multiple choice answers to choose from. Take a few minutes, you can press pause, choose your answer, and then I'll go through the correct answer and explain to you why we use there or it in that situation. Okay, I hope you found yourself a quiet spot, and let's begin with the first question. Now, having a look at the sentence here, blank, a party at Nick's tonight, do you want to go? Now here there are three options for you to choose from. A, it, B, there is, or C, there are. Think about it a little bit, pay attention to subjects, objects. What is a writer trying to express in this sentence? Now in English, when we're talking about when or where an event, something, an action is happening, then we need to use there. So considering that in this sentence we're talking about a party happening tonight, so we know that we need to use there and we cannot use it. But also looking at the object party. Here, this is singular, so we know that we need to use is. There is a party at Nick's tonight. It'd be incorrect to use there are, then the sentence would need to be there are parties at Nick's tonight, but here party is singular. There is a party at Nick's tonight. Moving on to question 2. Blank, 10:30. We should go home soon. Now here we have three options to choose from. A, it's, B, it, or C, there. Pay attention here to times, dates, when and where the actions, the activities are happening, and choose your answer. Now when talking in English and expressing yourself about dates and times, in these situations we need to use it. So here the correct answer would be A, it's. Remember guys that it's is a contracted form of it is. It is a lot more natural in conversational English and everyday speech to say it's instead of saying it is. It's. Let's have a look at question 3. If you're hungry, blank, lasagna in the fridge. Again here we have three options. A, there's, B, it, or C, there are. Again, while choosing your answer, pay attention to what is being expressed. Is it time? Is it dates? What is a writer trying to express? Here in this sentence, we are talking about the location, so where the lasagna is. Also, lasagna is singular. There's only one lasagna here, so the correct answer is there is. There's lasagna in the fridge. Be incorrect to use there are and also it in this setting. Moving on to question 4. Don't forget, blank, your mum's birthday tomorrow. Again, here there are three options. A, it's, B, there, or C, it's. Careful while choosing your answer. Are we talking about when or where something is, or are we talking about time or dates? Here the correct answer is A, it's. A is a correct answer. It's her birthday tomorrow because we are talking about a time. We know the time, it's tomorrow. Now here, C is incorrect. Remember guys that C is a possessive. So it's without the apostrophe we use for possession, but it's is a contracted form of it is, very often used in conversational speech. We pronounce it the same, but we write it down differently. Keep this in mind while you're writing sentences, writing essays, simply writing in English. Question 5. Having a look at the sentence here. Okay, let's start the meeting. Blank, a lot to talk about. Again, you have three options to choose from. A, it, B, there's, or C, there are. Here in this sentence, it is as if we're expressing that something exists. So we need to use theirs. Now, if you chose C, there are, you may have been confused with a lot. Here, a lot is singular. It's a group. So it's a group, but in this context, it is singular. For this reason, we don't use there are, but theirs. Also, we can see the indefinite article a being used, which determines that it's singular. Also, remember that we never use a with plurals. Moving on to question 6. The last time we had a holiday, blank, rained all the time. Again, here we have 3 options: A, it, B, its, or C, there. Think about it a little bit and pay attention to what is being expressed here. Now guys, when we are talking about the weather, we need to use it. It rained all the time. We're not talking about times, we're not talking about dates. Keep in mind, when talking about the weather, we use it. Moving on to question 7. Having a look at the sentence here, blank, stupid to drink and drive. Again, you have 3 options to choose from: A, its, B, its, or C, there. Now we often use it with a verb to be and an adjective. So here, verb to be is and the adjective stupid. Also, when the subject of the clause is an infinitive expression. So here, to drink and drive, we use it as a preparatory subject. So simply put, it'd be really unnatural if you said to drink and drive is stupid, but a more natural way used by many English speakers is it's stupid to drink and drive. Let's have a look at sentence 8. So here we have blank seems to be a problem. Again, we have 3 options: A, it, B, there, or C, its. Now here in this example, we are highlighting that there is a problem. It exists. Because this problem exists, we need to use there. There seems to be a problem. Moving on to question 9. Having a look at this sentence here, blank, the postman at the door. Again, you have 3 options: A, its, B, it, or C, theirs. Now when identifying people, we use it. Here we identify the person at the door, so we need to use it is. So here the correct answer is its, it is, not its without the apostrophe, that's a possessive determiner. We need to use its, the contracted form of it is. Moving on to question 10, having a look at the sentence here, blank, 4 kilometers to my house from here. Again, you have 3 options to choose from: A, its, B, its, or C, there. Which one do you think is correct? When expressing distance, we need to use it. So here the correct answer would be its. It's 4 kilometers to my house from here. There you have it, friends. We've completed this quiz together, and I hope that you can better understand when to use there or it when speaking in English. Guys, I'd love to hear what your score was. Share with me in the comments below this video what your score was out of 10. Now, if you found some questions difficult or you need extra help, I suggest that you watch this video lesson for a second time and pay careful attention, take down notes, when to use it and there. And also, while you're immersing yourself, surrounding yourself, listening, reading English, pay attention to how English speakers use it and there when expressing themselves in English. Remember guys, if you like this video lesson, please do let me know by smashing that like button. Like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so that you know you get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Don't forget to download my free audio guide where I share with you exactly what you need to be doing every single day to drastically improve your confidence speaking in English. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next lesson. Bye for now.